Hello YouTube world, Mac Daddy 191181 here with the Shade Tree Survivalist. Here a couple of years ago I did a video entitled How to Defeat Body Armor. And in that video I used a photograph that I found online of a guy that had total body armor as much as at that time you could purchase. I did the video in response to the Colorado movie theater, the Aurora, Colorado movie theater shooting, where the guy had all the body armor and so forth, and everybody said, oh, you couldn't have stopped him, your bullets wouldn't have had any effect if people had been able to concealed carry firearms into the theater. And this is a video response to that, because I had to pull that video because I used that photograph. Okay, I didn't have the rights to it and they were going to get all my money. No. So I pulled it down, I deleted it, and this is basically a remake of it. But it is, like a lot of my videos, I want you to think about this, truly. Alright? You're in a situation, you draw down, you hit the guy, the perpetrator, 2 or 3 times in the chest, or even in the head. Nowadays they got body armor, you know, gas masks and other type of facial shields that can protect the face from a gunshot wound. Now that doesn't mean it won't daze them, doesn't mean it won't knock them flat on their ass, but maybe it won't. You may also remember back in, I think it was the 90s, we had the Hollywood bank shootout where 2 assailants had full body armor. The cops were in there with their little 9mm pop guns and they were shooting them, and to zero effect. No one had taught these folks, they'd never thought of a situation like that. What do you do in a situation where your fire is not having any effect on the body armor? You just cannot get an accurate enough shot to say the distance is too great for your handgun, and you simply cannot get a good neck shot or a head shot. With that in mind, a couple of years ago I got a hold of this book right here, Panzer Aces. Okay, what is more heavily armored than a freaking main battle tank, such as the Tiger 1 that's illustrated on this? First, I want to tell you this. This is an awesome freaking read, okay, about the German Panzer Aces of World War II. It is outstanding. I love all kinds of history. The Germans' armored fighting vehicles were so damn tough. They were not considered the best tanks of the war. The T-34 from Russia got that designation. The American Sherman was absolutely, totally inadequate by the time we invaded Europe. It was fair for Africa, but once we got to mainland Europe, it was completely outclassed in every way except the main gun. It was stabilized, and as the vehicle moved, the main gun could stay on the target. Other than that, it was cheap to build, fast to build. But other than that, it was woefully inadequate. But anyway, back to the topic. How do you defeat an enemy who has this kind of armor? Your firepower cannot destroy the perpetrator, okay? I'm not going to open it up and do like I did the last time and get hammered by a copyrighted photograph. But in this here, at the very beginning of the invasion of Russia, Operation Barbarossa, the first German Panzers had a small 37mm high-velocity anti-tank gun. Well, they ran up on this particular Russian tank that had a little tiny gun too, but it was called the KV-1. It had very, very thick armor, like the Tigers later, and the rounds would make a nice little pock mark on it, and that was it. The crew inside, other than their hearing, the crew inside were absolutely safe. The Germans had nothing except the Stuka dive bomber and their 88mm anti-aircraft guns that they didn't even realize at that point could knock them out. So what did the German crews do? Well, this one enterprising Panzer Ace decided to shoot the damn gun barrel. Think about that. You put a hole through the gun barrel, it will distort the barrel. If the crew fires another round through that barrel, it will more than likely destroy the vehicle. Okay? They didn't destroy the vehicle. They didn't even kill the crew. but the damn crew couldn't do anything in return. They were effectively out of action. Now, what does that have to do with an armed assailant in a theater, out on the street, whatever? You're shooting at their body armor. Shoot the damn gun. Whether it's a handgun or a rifle, shoot the damn gun. You just put them out of action. You pulled the teeth of the wolf. You knocked out the teeth of the damn great white shark that's trying to eat your freaking boat. Whatever. Their hands, their wrists, their knees, their feet. Okay? One of the assailants, not in the book, but one of the assailants at the Hollywood bank robbery that was so well armored, one of the cops shot his, I think it was his right foot. Okay? Effectively immobilizing when he was trying to escape. Okay, and they eventually got the guy. I mean, they got him. The other guy shot himself in the head at point blank range, killed himself because he realized, you know, he wasn't going to make it out of there. The cops wasn't just going to let this go. He's been shooting a fully automatic AK-47 with a big drum magazine for God knows how long, shooting the hell out of police officers and civilians, even at helicopters, the news camera helicopters. They were shooting up in the air at those guys. So he wasn't going to escape. He finally ended up killing himself, and the other guy got shot in the foot, and then they got him. I mean, they shot the hell out of him, I think. I can't remember if they actually arrested him or not. But the cops were shooting at center mass. That's what they were taught. Center mass, center mass, center mass. If you can get a headshot, okay. And from the distances, and because those guys had the fully auto weapons that were just chewing their cars in the jump, they may not have had the time. But you can, that gun, the receiver, like on an AK-47, it's stamped steel. It's very durable, reliable, robust system. But if you can hit that receiver, if you can hit the gas works, the barrel, their hands, the magazines, okay, you can put a damn stop to someone in body armor. The guy in Aurora, Colorado, one or two concealed carry folks had their handguns in there, had a thought about it. Okay, maybe I can't. They hit him twice in the chest, and it's not taking any effect. Shoot the damn gun. Shoot the hands, the wrists, the elbows, okay, the joints. You can't get the head for whatever reason. The neck, kneecaps, your feet, your ankles, all right? Don't attack the strength, the actual body armor. Attack other areas that even if the bullet does not penetrate, okay, the projectile from your gun does not penetrate, it can do massive amount of damage. You hit somebody in a kneecap with a baseball bat, do you think they're going to be running around after that? No. And if you disable their firearms, they're out of the damn fight. Use your noodle, ladies and gentlemen. Use your noodle. Picking up books on all kinds of different subjects, such as this one here. It has nothing to do with concealed carry, permit holder, or whatever, but the idea. Shoot the damn gun barrel off that tank. When they, and like I said, this is an outstanding read. You guys should really check it out. It is an outstanding read. Highly recommend it. Not simply for entertainment value, but for little tips like that you can pick up. Okay? Can't knock them down any other way. Shoot the damn gun out of their hands. Okay? Even if you have to empty a whole magazine and only hit that baby one time. Their gun, their hands, their wrists, their elbows, their throat, their kneecaps, their ankles, their feet. That's enough. Okay? Could be enough. Anyway, let's put it that way. Could be enough. Don't attack their strength. Attack their weakness. Every vehicle, aircraft, ship, person has a weakness. Okay? So this idea, the video is just to simply get you thought out of center mass, center mass, center mass, and think, well, what else if the center mass shot doesn't work? Okay? The whole point of Shade Tree Survivals is that get you use your freaking noodle. Okay, use your brain, folks. Use your brain. This is Mac Daddy 1911A1 with the Shade Tree Survivalist, telling you, urging you, please think about it before you get in this situation. Think how you would react to someone that's armored and or having a fully automatic weapon and so forth. You got to think about it before hand. You can't just make a snap decision and think it's going to work in a heat of the moment. It never does. Okay. Not unless you already have a really good idea, a plan, layout of attack, or whatever the case may be beforehand, because, you know, we're not all that damn lucky and we're not all that damn good. But anywho, this is Mac Daddy 1911A1. Thank you very much for watching.